Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl. Nice to meet you. Hi. Thanks for joining me. If you're new here, hello, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. This is a long-awaited video, I know. So, a bit of a backstory. A few a few weeks ago, I did a video where I did part one of my, what was it, April to July wrap-up, because I haven't been doing wrap-ups lately. I never did part two. And since then, I've read another like 10, 15 books. So we're just going to call this part two. We're going to go all the way up until like yesterday as I'm recording this. It is, what date is it today? October 4th. We're finally in October. I'm very happy about that. I know everybody's saying that the year has gone by fast, but for me, it's gone by very, very slow. So, don't know what that says about me. But I am glad it's fall. It's my favorite season. I love fall and winter. I love being cold. I love wearing sweatshirts and sweaters. I've got some Diet Coke here. My throat is croaking a lot, so we're just going to put this down here. Okay, so we're going to do the wrap-up. We're going to do it as quick as I can. I've got 35 books to talk about, so grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a cup of hot chocolate, a pumpkin spice latte, whatever you wish, and let's get started. I've got my phone now. I do have an editing software now, so I could put up the picture, but I'm just going to use my phone because it's just easier for me. So, I've got Goodreads pulled up, except it's on backwards. Okay. We're going to move the camera a bit, like always. Okay, so here we go. The last book we talked about, I believe, was How to Get Away with Myrtle by Elizabeth C. Bunce. The next book I read was Lemon Curd Killer by Laura Childs. I don't know if I mentioned this book in the last one or not, but this is where we're at. I gave it 4 stars. This is book number 25 in the Tea Shop Mysteries. I'm just going to increase that. So that is that book. We're going to try and do this without the no, okay. It's not behaving. I hope my phone doesn't die before I'm done. That's the book by Laura Childs. This is a cozy mystery. In this book, Theodosia, who's the main character, an amateur sleuth, owns a tea shop. And in this one, she is catering I think it's a movie dinner thing. And I just got a new subscriber. Thank you to another book fan. They just subscribed to me. Thank you. And their name is Another Book Fan. That's their channel name. Anyways, thank you. This book is, now I'm distracted. I can't even think. Okay, so I'm really bad at giving reviews. If you don't know that by now, I mean, seriously. I mean, that could be why I don't have a lot of subscribers. Anyways, okay, so Lemon Curd Killer is about Theodosia and her tea shop, and they're catering hang on, I'm just going to read the synopsis real quick. Oh no, it's a fashion, right. It's a fashion thing and like a party for fashion, and who dies? Someone dies. Boy, I'm really like good at this, aren't I? And the victim is found in I don't even know if it was a guy or a girl, but they're found head first in a bowl of lemon curd. So hence Lemon Curd Killer. Lemon Curd Murder, whatever this is called. Lemon Curd Killer. It was really good. I mean, it sounds like I don't know what it was about, but I really enjoyed it at the time. By the time I'm done this like this video, I'll know what I'm saying. But I really enjoyed it. Did I listen to this on audio? I think I did listen to this on audio. I love the audiobook narrator. I forget her name, but she's really good. I shouldn't say she, I'm just assuming there, but they are really good. Okay, the next book I read Finlay Donovan Knocks Them Dead. This is book 2 in the Finlay Donovan series. The first book was Finlay Donovan is Killing It. What did I give this? I gave this 4 stars. I liked... It keeps switching on me. I liked the first book better, but this one was really good as well. So in the first book, we're following Finlay, and she is a struggling author whose ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband, I'm not sure, who had an affair and left her with her 2 or 3 kids. And she is a struggling author. She doesn't have much money. Her ex is threatening to take the kids away. So she goes to give a pitch of her next romantic suspense novel to her agent at a Panera restaurant, and someone overhears it and thinks she's a woman for hire. So a hit woman, basically. And so she offers Finlay, I think it was $50,000 or something, if she killed this lady's husband. So it starts a whole thing, and this book continues the story. There's an overarching theme throughout the novels. I've read all 3. You'll hear about the 3rd one soon. But I did like the first book. The first book I gave 5 stars. I do like the audiobooks. The audiobooks are really good. The narrator just is so good, and they are funny. They are hilarious. Finlay gets herself in a lot of trouble, and it's unrealistic. You just kind of gotta suspense your disbelief, you know. Her sidekick Vero is keeping secrets, and she doesn't, and Finlay doesn't know what to think. And yeah, I enjoyed it. 4 stars. The next book, come on, phone, work. The next book was, oh, I'm itchy, sorry. The next book was The Secrets of Heartwood Hall by Katie Lumsden. She is a booktuber. She wrote this book, and her channel is Books and Things. And I'm trying to, there we go. No. Oh, I hate it when my phone does that. I enlarge it and then it just goes back to normal again. Okay. I love this cover. Isn't it gorgeous? So this is a gothic mystery set in the 1800s, I believe, 19th century. And we follow, what's her name? Margaret. I believe it's Margaret. And she is escaping something. It's kind of a secret for most of the book. And she gets a job as a governess at this old Gothic hotel, or not hotel, house, this mansion that everybody in the small town that she goes to says is haunted. They say that this murder happened there, and it's not a good place. It's cursed. And so she goes there to be a governess to this little boy, and she hears steps and sees things and hears things. She has a romance, a kind of a taboo romance. I gave this 4 stars. It would have been a 5 stars if the romance had... How can I say this without spoiling? If the romance plotline had ended in a different way, I would have given it 5 stars. Now, Katie does have a spoiler-filled Q&A on her channel where she talks about her book, and she talks about the decision that she made that I didn't like. But I give it 4 stars. It was really good. Now, Katie does say that this book was inspired by Jane Eyre, and you can definitely tell that. It is very much gothic, and it's kind of like Jane Eyre. There is a twist in it that I didn't really see coming, so it was kind of good. I did enjoy that. So yeah, 4 stars. I did enjoy that, and I would pick up more books from Katie. And again, her channel is Books and Things. If I remember, I will link it below. If I forget, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember to put it up here actually. And but if I forget, I'm sorry, Katie. Next we have, okay, I'm gonna show up. To Disguise the Truth by Jen Turano. All these books I got from the library or through Overdrive or Libby. So I don't have any of them here. I read primarily from the library, although I'm starting to build up my book collection again. Oh, my computer fell down. Okay, so this is just To Disguise the Truth by Jen Turano. In the first part of this wrap up, I talked about the first. Okay, sorry about that. I had to stop it for a minute, but and then I went and recorded another 20 minutes, and then realized it wasn't recording. So that sucked. We're going to go through the rest of these books really quickly. So the book I was on, I'm not going to talk much about what the books are about, but I mean, I probably will anyways. So we were talking about Finlay Donovan Knocks 'Em Dead. This is a book in the Finlay Donovan series. The first book is Finlay Donovan's Killing It. This is the second book. I gave it 4 stars. It wasn't my favorite. I did enjoy the first book better, but I did enjoy it, and it was hilarious. I listened to the audiobook. The audiobook narrator was really good. I'm just trying to... My phone is not cooperating. But I'm really enjoying the series. I don't know if I'm going to continue reading it. I did read the third book as well, and it's getting a bit nonsensical. But I mean, it's fun. It's a mystery series. It's funny. It's good. It's just not my favorite. I give it 4 stars. Again, recommend the audiobook. And again, I'm not going to go over what these books are about. I just don't have the time. I've got too many books to talk about. I'm going to give you my star ratings and a bit about why I enjoyed them, but that's about it. So next, I'm kind of mad that I have to re-record this. I'm sorry, I'm a bit salty. Next, we have The Secrets of Heartwood Hall by Katie Lumsden. Katie has a BookTube channel called Books and Things, and in this book, it is a gothic historical fiction mystery novel, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. It's about a lady who is a governess in this spooky mansion, and she hears voices and footprints, and she has a romance, and it's just really good. I gave it 4 stars, really enjoyed it. I didn't like how it ended. That's certainly the reason why it's not 5 stars. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I read this physically, really good. And then we read as if you read with me, To Disguise the Truth by Jen Turano. I gave this 4 stars. This is book 3 in the Bleecker Street Inquiry Agency. Come on, phone. This was my least favorite of the series. This follows Eunice, I think is her name, and she is the boarding house owner, and she has a past, and someone from her past comes to her and asks for her help. So she's discovered, and she has to deal with her past. And then also there's a side plot of an asylum. This takes place in the late 1800s. So the asylum was a kind of trigger for me because I do have Tourette syndrome. And up until about 30 or 40 years ago, we were thought for Tourette's to be a psychological disease or psychiatric disease. It is now officially, since 1999, it is now officially a medical disease, a neurological disease. But I tend to wonder if I had been born in this era, would I have been put in asylum? I mean, for sure I would have been, for sure. And I wonder how many women suffered silently in asylum. So this was very hard for me to read. I did enjoy it though. I thought it was really well done, and the ending to the asylum plot line was very satisfying. It was very good, so I really enjoyed it. This is a historical mystery and really enjoyed it. There is a bit of faith in here. I didn't find it too preachy, but I am a Christian. Take that as you will, because take it with a grain of salt, because I didn't find it preachy, but then again, I'm a Christian, so I'm used to preachy. So I don't know. I didn't think it was too preachy, but I thought it was really good. Next, we have A Most Agreeable Murder by Julia Seals. I don't remember much about this. I gave it 4 stars at the time. I listened to it on audio. I love the cover. This was a cozy mystery, historical mystery. Again, I don't know why I liked all these historical mysteries, but yeah, it was about a woman who went to a ball. She's not like other girls, and she went to a ball for her coming out season thing, and her family wants her to get married, and a murder happens, and she solves it, and it was really good. Gave it 4 stars at the time. I think now I'd probably give it a 3-star, but it was okay. It was pretty good, so I enjoyed that. Next, I got on the bandwagon, and believe it or not, I read. Are you ready? Because you're not going to believe that I, of all people, read this. I read Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Oh, well, that was anticlimactic. I read Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Really enjoyed it, actually. I mean, I heard Talking Dragons, and I was like, yes, please. Was it the best written? No. But it was addicting, and it was very good. I listened to the audiobook. The audiobook was like 22 hours long. It was so good. It was addictive. The dragons were superb. I loved them. The romance was great. There's a couple spicy scenes, not really to my liking, but I was there for it really, because I just enjoyed the slow burn, and it was so good. I really enjoyed it. So I think everybody knows what Fourth Wing's about, but it is a fantasy romance with dragons, and I loved it. Really enjoyed it. Gave it 5 stars. Next, I read this book. I gave 3 stars. I listened to it on audio. A 3-star is a low for me. It's kind of average, kind of forgettable, but not bad. I didn't dislike it. It's not one I'll read again. It's not one that I would actually recommend, really. This was A Deadly Feast by Lucy Burdett. This is number 9, I believe. Number 9 in the Key West Food Critics series. It's a cozy mystery. I love the cover. I listened to this audio. The only reason why I listened to number 9 is just because it was the only one on my library site. I enjoyed it. It was fine. It's a cozy mystery. Takes place in Key West. That's it. Yeah. Kind of forgettable. I don't remember much about it. Next we have a drink, because my throat's getting croaky. Okay. Next we have The Good Sister by Sally Hepworth. I gave this 4 stars. On retrospect, I think I might actually up this to a 5-star. I really enjoyed it. This was a suspense thriller kind of drama about 2 twin sisters, Fern and Rose, and Rose has always taken care of Fern, and Fern is a bit different. I think she has autism. It's not outright said there, but she's on the spectrum somehow. And her sister Rose can't have children, so Fern decides to get pregnant and give her child to Rose. And there's a bunch of other stuff that goes on. I loved this. I thought the representation was really good. I liked The twist at the end was really good. Near the end, I thought it was really good. It got me. It shocked me. The representation of being on spectrum was really well done, in my opinion. I have not been diagnosed as autistic, but I am on the spectrum with Tourette's and ADHD. I do believe I am a bit autistic. I don't know of how much I am and what exactly I have, but I felt seen by this character. I felt like I related to her a lot, and I thought the way that people reacted to her, although not always good, most of them were very accepting of her, and her friends loved her no matter what. And I loved it. I just thought it was a really good book, and the twist was really good. It's suspenseful, but it's also a beautiful book. Really enjoyed it. I think in retrospect, I would give it 5 stars. Next, I read the third book in the Myrtle Hardcastle mystery series. It is a middle grade. I gave this one Cold Blooded Myrtle. I gave 5 stars. It is my favorite in the series so far. There's 4 books in the series. This one was my favorite. So this follows Myrtle Hardcastle, who is a 12-year-old in the late 1800s, and she solves murders. And I love her. I love her character. The fun thing about this book series is there's footnotes in it, and they're just hilarious footnotes, and it's just so good. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I would recommend this series to any middle grader or anybody who loves middle grade. I loved it. It's a murder mystery, so there is murder in it. But it was just really good. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next book that comes out. I did read the 4th one as well that you'll see. I gave that 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Sorry. Next, we have Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, which is book 1 in the Shadow and Bone trilogy. Everybody knows about Shadow and Bone. This is a fantasy, book 1 in the Grisha universe. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars, actually. This is a reread for me, although I read the first one back before I did Goodreads, so it's not categorized as a reread, but I really enjoyed it. Give it 5 stars. Read it physically. I thought it was really well done. I know everybody likes Six of Crows better, but I haven't read Six of Crows yet, so I am reading Shadow and Bone. I mean, I did read Shadow and Bone. I have Siege and Storm out from the library right now, which is book 2, and I'm enjoying that one so far too. So I really enjoyed this. This is about shadow magic, or a shadow fold. No, what's it called? Is it called a shadow fold? I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's just really good. Try it if you haven't tried it yet. I know a lot of people give it a bit of crap about the series, but I really enjoyed it. If you're new to fantasy like I am, I think this is an easy series to get into, an easy series to follow. I really enjoyed it. So, looking forward to finishing that trilogy and then going on to the other trilogies and duology. Is there just one more? No, there's 2 more, isn't there? Anyways, next we have a Murder, She Wrote book by Donald Bain and Jessica Fletcher, even though Jessica Fletcher is a character. But this follows, I read Madison Avenue Shoot, which again is a reread, but not categorized as that on my Goodreads. This, listen to an audio. I just love these audiobooks. They're so cozy. This is based on the Murder, She Wrote TV series, although it is modern day, but the same characters and the same ages as they are in the show. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars. I don't remember what it was about, but it was really good. I enjoy the audiobooks a lot. And just a spoiler here, or just not a spoiler, a hint here for foreshadowing. My library just ordered about 15 of the Murder, She Wrote books, and I put them all on hold, and I'm so excited to read them. I'm so excited because we only have a few of them in our library, so I'm very excited to get them. That is a long series. There's like 100 in the series or something like that, or 60 or something like that. Next, I read, my voice is getting very croaky. I apologize, and I'm sorry if you can hear the thumping. Someone upstairs is dropping something. Next, we have Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. I tried reading Babel. I didn't enjoy it as much as most people, but I did enjoy Yellowface. This is a book about an author named June Haywood, and she has a friend who accidentally dies, who is a successful author, and June is not a successful author, but she wants to be. And she finds, after she calls the ambulance and they find out her friend is dead, she finds a manuscript. She steals a manuscript that her friend had written but not shown anyone yet. I don't know why I'm trying to fix my hair here. Sorry. And she passes it as her own. Now, the problem is, first of all, that's stealing. Second, she sells the book and it becomes very popular. Third, she tweaks it as her own book and justifies it that way. Fourth, the original author is Chinese American, and the book is about the Chinese experience, and June is not Chinese American or in any way. She's just a white person. And the way she justifies how she goes about selling the book and promoting the book, you kind of see it. And it's disturbing how you want to agree with her, even though you know she did wrong. You know she shouldn't sell the book and put it out as her own. You know she's being racist. There's a lot of scenes where she says, "I'm not racist, but," and as soon as you get the but in, you're like, are you sure you're not racist? Are you sure? And it was really well done. It makes you think. It was really well done. I listened to the audiobook, very much enjoyed it, gave it 5 stars. My computer keeps falling. Next, we have, I need a drink. Okay. We're almost done. We're close. Well, we got a lot more, actually. Okay, we got a lot more. Next, we have My Calamity Jane. This is the third book in the Lady Janie series by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. The first book is called My Lady Jane. It is a historical fiction fantasy. So they take real people or people from history and change the history to a fantasy setting. This one's about Calamity Jane, and it was so good. I gave it 5 stars. I listened to the audio. It was so good, so funny. There's fantasy creatures, there's like werewolves, and it was so good. I don't know how to do it justice. It's just hilarious. It is so funny. If you haven't tried these, I totally recommend it. They also have the Mary series, which is the first book is My Contrary Mary. Is that the first one? Yeah, My Contrary Mary, and the second one is My Imaginary Mary, which I haven't finished reading yet. But it's so good. I enjoy the series, and yeah, I gave it 5 stars. I think. Yep, 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. Okay, we're gonna stop there because my throat is really hurting, so we're gonna stop there, and I'll put up a part 3 where I talk about the other books. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 books I've talked about. So we only talked about 10 books or so, but 12 books? Something like that. I can't math. Anyways, so that's all I'm going to talk about right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give me a like. I really appreciate it. I would finish this video later, but I really want to get a video up, and I'm busy today, so not going to happen. And I will put up a part 3 soon for the rest of the books I read. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like. Remember to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I really appreciate it if you did so. It really does help my channel, the likes and subscribes. Also, leave a comment below if you loved or hated any of these books. Just be nice about it if you didn't like the book. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. God bless you and all I do, and have a great day. Bye, guys. See you in the next video.